Hello, dear, and welcome to episode 23 of the Virtually Redundant podcast. I am joined by Where's My Episode, Connor, and Squishy Bomb Bomb Daniel.
I'm sorry, guys. I thought I was making episode 3, and these things take time.
Half of episode 3 for anyone who doesn't get that reference there.
Yeah, people are going to be so confused. Be like, episode 3? It's episode 23. What the fuck is Connor going on about? Yeah, he's talking about the long-awaited Half-Life episode 3.
Did you know that nobody likes you when you're 23?
Well, good thing I'm not 23.
Is that a Taylor Swift reference or something?
No.
Blink 182. What's my age again?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never knew they quoted an age of that. There you go. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, what's my age again? 23 should be the name of the song.
But how's the form? What's going on?
I think I've just had the shortest career in video game history. So come to an end after 1 month. So I no longer work in video games.
Connor,
virtually again.
Yeah, I mean it's just for our listeners. This is just the name of the podcast, Virtually Redundant. Connor seems to take it as a challenge that he's just going to get made redundant for every job he joins.
Can you give us a bit of context here so people don't feel depressed listening to this?
Yes, I'm going for the All Ireland Redundancy Championship. I'm going for the 3 in a row now.
Have it.
Yeah, so just for context, earlier this year I was made redundant from my tech job. I recently picked up a new tech job, and I've just been made redundant again from that. So all fun and games. I briefly, for the first time, I entered the video game industry, and just as quickly I've exited. And there we go. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good, folks. So the lesson is: don't go into IT.
My wife went to see the Barbie movie.
Is that the one with Cillian Murphy in it?
Yeah, that's the one with Cillian Murphy in it, yeah.
Apparently, the Oppenheimer sound is so loud, with the atomic bomb going off. A lot of people complain because they hear it in the Barbie movie. So you're just watching the Barbie movie, and all you hear is a nuclear bomb going off or something like that, and people are just like, "Well, what's that sound?"
Well, the phenomenon that's happening at the moment, like Barbieheimer, there's a lot of people who are going to see both back to back. This thing doesn't happen often. It's kind of like a phenomenon, like it happens, and people are trying to start a new phenomenon. And you know what the next one's going to be? Saw Patrol. So the new Saw movie's coming out, Saw 10, and Paw Patrol come on the same day. So they're trying to do Saw Patrol.
So what? You bring your 3 or 4-year-old into Saw, yeah?
No, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if it's that thing where a lot of adults are just going to Paw Patrol just to make it a phenomenon.
I mean, we're going back to the crossover thing? It's like, which crossover do you want to see? I want to see the Saw movie and the Paw Patrols investigate the Saw murders, and they try to figure out who Jigsaw is this time.
I just like it. I think that should be the next one. I hope it's a thing. I hope they make it a thing.
I can see it now. The pups are all standing around the body, and they go, "Whenever you're in trouble, just yelp for help." As the Saw kind of comes in on one of the victims or something. Yeah.
It's like, and he goes on, "Oh, would you like to play a game?" And everyone from Paw Patrol is like, "I fucking love games."
Yeah, let's make it a thing. So if you're planning to watch Saw and Paw Patrol, email us at virtuallyredundant@gmail.com.
Ad time.
We have ads? We're sponsored? Oh, wow.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm just telling people to add time to their meals because it's a good herb. So I've recently started watching Grey's Anatomy. You've probably heard of it. It's basically medical drama. It's been going on for bajillion years now, since 2005. But me and my wife have nothing better to watch, so we just decided to watch it. And it is good, right? It is good. However, something really annoys me with TV shows and movies, and it's just it's like the lazy writing or the bad writing. So basically in the first season, one of the doctors is sleeping with their boss, and there's a big party where half the fucking hospital is in this thing, and they decide to make out in the car in front of this house, so everyone kind of knows about them now and stuff like that. And it's just nobody can be that stupid. Like they can't be. Like this is lazy writing. Surely, if you're tiptoeing around and you're trying to like sleep with your boss or whatever, like write a bit. Like maybe have them discover it because they were out in a cafe, like or something, having a coffee together, and one of the doctors, something like don't just cop it out and like, oh, they were so madly in love that they decided to just start making out in a car in front of the like a house with half the hospital in a party. And it just like there's so many shows and stuff where it's just like, is there anything where the writing is just so bad and you're like, why are people acting like idiots? Like, I don't mean necessarily like the plot. It like fair enough if the plot is good, but sometimes it's like characters just do stupid shit and you're just like, why are you doing that? So is there anything kind of for you guys that you kind of point to as an example of bad writing?
Just back it up there for a sec. If half the hospital was at this party, who was looking after the patients? What was going on there?
The other half of the hospital. Yeah, it's a shift system, Connor. Yeah, they have half the hospitals in the hospital while the other half are off duty. Like they can't work 24/7, Connor. They're people too,
That does sound sus.
My thing that it's not bad, right? It's just I hate it when. And especially when it comes to sitcoms, is when they add like a baby to the sitcom. Like, it just ruins the sitcom. I'm sorry. We all have kids.
It should be noted that Daniel is a father of 2 children.
I'm just saying. That, like, you look at Friends, and then you look at How I Met Your Mother and stuff. And when they add a baby to it, it's like, oh, this is good comedy drama. It's like, it's not like. You're like, just, you're a group of friends going out drinking. You don't, because then it takes out realism, kind of going, well, who's minding the baby? You can't, you're out every night this week. Like, that's not how parenting works. Like, that's not, just you.
And Dad, it should be noted that Daniel, when he went to see Children of Men, fucking loved the movie until the baby came into it. And then he was like,
terrible movie. Shouldn't have added the baby.
for those of you who don't know, Children of Men is a movie where baby stuff getting born and it's been 20 years. And then all of a sudden the baby gets born and everyone's after the baby and all that kind of stuff. But
yeah, that's my stuff to me. I hate tropes, certain tropes. That's just kind of like, oh, come on, like the renegade cops, like, oh, like he's a cop and he doesn't play by the books, but he's the damn good cop. It's like to me that's lazy writing. It's just very lazy writing.
You're a maverick.
Yeah.
You're just copying the Die Hard playbook then half the time.
Shut up, Connor. Shut up. I know, yeah. It's like, he's generally the drunken ex-cop. He's not in the case anymore, but he still wants to solve the crime. That's just kind of like, get it to the mood material. Come on, Bruce Willis.
No more ex-cop movies. It's done. It's done.
Same with World War II. Stop it.
I think for me, one of the big things is, when you go to watch something science fiction, they're like, there's this alien race, but they have all the mannerisms and culture and everything of humans. And it's just like, right, could you not at least try? Try do something. Well, and it's probably actually sometimes when you're facking it, it's probably a bit bad, where they go, oh, these are the aliens, and like they basically just modeled it on a Middle Eastern culture or something. It's like, but what, like, what's going on here? Like, they've not. It's like anyone who's an alien is basically anyone who's outside of America is the alien race, and I don't know.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, the word alien is meaning someone of foreign nationality. That's why they sometimes call them illegal aliens.
Yeah, so I don't know.
It's an allegory, Connor. You see, you need to be very highbrow to understand the nuances of the sci-fi aliens referencing illegal aliens. No,
well, even like I'll tell you one. Like, I went to play a game recently that been sidelined. I put it off for years because a lot of people gave out about it, and I was like, do you know what? Now the dust has settled down, I'll try it for myself. Mass Effect Andromeda. My God, right? I went in thinking, it can't be that bad, and some of the systems and stuff are okay, but the writing in that is just absolutely wooden cardboard. It's absolutely awful. It's like, we need to go save the planet. These aliens shot at us. They're bad, and it's kind of like, it's just like, did they spend like so long in development hell, and then they went, oh damn, we've got to ship a game in 4 months. Okay, like here's reference points. Let's not even update and put a proper script in. Let's just record, what whatever we have in dev or QA testing and just kind of chuck it out the door and hope for the best.
So they handed it right into like a 6-year-old, and he was like, and then there was evil
No,
space.
six-year-old would have done better. You know, it's I don't know. Did you ever hear? There's actually a comic, and I'm probably going to get the name of it wrong, but there was actually a comic called like Hatchet Cop or something. Or did any of you ever come across that?
No.
No, I better
Is
look
it like
it up.
a
Make sure
Chainsaw Man or no?
So it was this comic book artist, but what he did was he had like a significantly younger brother who I think was like 6 or something like that. So he just got the younger brother to write the script for it, and then he would like illustrate it all properly and all that. So you see way more imagination, way more craziness out of that. Whereas I find sometimes where I don't know with professional writing, maybe it becomes a bit too cookie cutter. It's almost like let's take the API for that script and plug it into this, and it's yeah.
Yeah, the Independence Day, like hooking up your USB to the alien ship so you can debug it type thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, then
I mean,
remember
you could have
that?
just said like that they have a way to bypass this. Like, no need a virus. You could just say, "Oh, if we get to the mothership, which because you have the old ship, right?" And then this movie's been out like many fucking years. I don't care if I'm spoiling in it, but yeah, they could have literally just said, "Okay, we have an old ship, so they can technically go past the shield." And then once you blow up the mothership, they're unable to relay information and upload a. They're using a Unix-based operating system, so we can like write a virus for or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, was it Unix?
No, it wasn't Unix. I'm taking a piss. Like, I don't know how they wrote for it.
Jurassic
I don't even
Park,
know.
I thought it was a
No, I'm talking about Independence Day. No. Yeah, but Jurassic Park was.
Yeah, no, I thought you had a Mac.
I don't know. I don't care.
Watch your movies, man. Watch your fucking movies.
But yeah, no. It's like I complained before about payoffs, right? But what really can get on my nerves is when they do this thing where just to fill episodes, they make characters just do stupid shit. Like, and it would just be totally out of character for them. Like, it's like they're having some sort of like psychotic episode or something like that, and the characters that's like to a moron. So they break up with someone, or they just make the completely wrong decision, and that kind of funnels the kind of whole next season arc or something for them. All because the writers just couldn't figure out a better way to handle those characters. Kind of like Game of Thrones, I guess.
Well, just to kind of circle back to how you started the topic, right? I don't really watch it, but I know anecdotally a little bit about, Grey's Anatomy you're watching, I think you were saying.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The creator and lead writer of that is notorious for if an actor gets on their bad side, she'll write them out of the show.
Really?
So she'll so look it up, because she's done a few other shows as well, but yeah, there's been a few actors in that where, I don't know if they ask for a pay increase or they give out or they're critical of the show or whatever, and then next minute it's like, you're going to spend the next 10 episodes on life support or something.
Yeah, I mean that's just pretty bad writing as well. Like, I guess just to call, if it seeps in from personal life.
Do you ever find out about Grey's Anatomy? Like, Grey's a person, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about Dr. Meredith Grey, who's the main kind of.
What about her anatomy? What's special about her anatomy?
I'm sorry, Dan. I made the same joke to my wife, and she did not find it amusing. So you're beating a dead horse already.
I just wondered because, like, I was expecting she's like superhuman or something, or she's like got like 2 heads or something. Something different. Her anatomy is like completely different. Like, wow, she's revolutionary in terms of her anatomy. But so why didn't you just call it like Grey? Why didn't you call it 50 Shades of... No. Why didn't you...
Oh my god. Did you know they made a Grey's Anatomy video game for the Wii?
Yeah, I did actually. I heard about that, yeah.
What, is it like a surgical game, or is it like just like a platformer?
Yeah. Sorry, the DS, the Wii, and PC.
You have to... What it's about, Darren, is you have to make out in a car without your colleague scene, and...
Press X not to get seen, yeah.
Oh my god, the images from it look... I don't know
what you expect. What are you expecting? What are you expecting? But what are you expecting from this Grey's Anatomy ray tracing on the Wii from Grey's Anatomy? Is that what you're expecting, Darren?
No,
waggle Wiimote to conduct surgery, yeah.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be watching a Let's Play of that tonight.
All right, Darren, listen to this. Right? I'll give you some of the stuff that happened around the same time, like in terms of like gaming, right? There's a Grey's Anatomy video game, right? There's a Desperate Housewives video game, right? Sopranos video game, of course. Bill Nye the Science Guy, Jackass, Shield, Dark Angel,
Shield?
and Prison Break.
Shield's like the most boring Marvel.
Dark Angel, sorry, James Cameron, Dark Angel, The Shield. Remember The Shield, bald guy, cops. The Shield. A lot of people like The Shield.
Oh, The Shield. Right.
Not
I thought it was like Marvel Shield.
The Shield.
No, because that would be boring.
And finally, last but not least, Hell's Kitchen, the game.
Well, you just like hold bread over someone's head or something. What are you, an idiot sandwich or something? Yeah. Press X to idiot sandwich.
Combine swear words and stuff like that into new statements. It's like, you're a idiot cat or something. Yeah.
Does Grave Anatomy, let me guess, does that have the typical trope of a hostage, like at one episode? I'm sure there's there's a man with a knife or a gun.
There was one episode where a man was shot. No, yes. So there was one episode where a guy was shot by a recreated World War II artillery gun, right? And it was an unexploded bomb in his stomach. It was such a stupid episode. That was such a at the end of the day, it's like, just let the guy die and don't attempt to just take him away and then just let the blow him up. Just blow up his dead body.
Just put his dead body in the middle of a field and have one of those big, massive tank things that can that the bombs don't affect as much and drive over him. Yeah. Fuck him. Yeah, am I right, Darren?
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Would have been a bit less suspenseful then, yeah.
It was just such a weird episode. Someone just like I said, I feel. Do you ever feel like some shows just keep trying to go one up? They start off with the bad guy, and then there's an even badder guy, and then there's a super bad guy who controls the world, and then it's just like, how do you top that? And it goes back to the start where it's like one bad guy, and it's just well, they've already stopped the bad guys who control the world. There was a TV series you ever see, was it Chuck or something?
Oh yeah.
That basically did that, where every season the bad guy was even badder, controlling even more bad things. And then
I think, for context though, the problem Chuck had was they were literally under threat of being cancelled every season. So every season they nearly sort of tried to do a finale or a wrap up, and then the fan backing was so strong for it that the fans kind of got it renewed for another season. So I think there was probably a little bit in that. They probably kept expecting to be cancelled, so they were kept trying to all right, we'll just have this just in case we get cancelled. At least we can wrap it up, and then it'd be like, oh, we got extended for another season. Cool.
Stop it! He's already dead. But yeah, I'm just kind of done with some TVs, with just most things, just because I feel like some shows they hold their own kind of over several seasons, but sometimes it's you just have one season where the characters just act stupid or do stupid shit. Have you come across that in your ignoring Game of Thrones, which is the obvious one, but have you come across anything like that?
Every season and every episode of Walking Dead.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, the first season was pretty good, but then
yeah. Did you see they're making a movie now because Rick's back or something like that? Or did you see that?
Yeah. There's two new seasons because there's three. There's one where it's based in Paris. There's one that's based in New York because it has Negan and
Megan, I think it is her name.
Yeah. And then there's this one. So there's 3 seasons. Yeah.
Why? What?
The other one that really rustled my jimmies is just Heroes. Just for people who have powers, you just never fucking use their powers.
Do you know how much CGI costs?
No, man, Matt read people's mind. He just didn't butter his ass half the time.
With The Walking Dead, right? That was something that was every episode, the whole thing is right. The writing is so lazy that they made 20 episodes or whatever. I can't remember how many season 2, but I had way more than season 1, and it was just boring. But I feel like they could have literally still made 6 or 7 episodes where they just go to a farm, and then the farm just gets invaded, the way it ended and stuff like that. But you can just cut out all the rest of the crap where it's most of the time they're just walking around the farm talking. What
Well, no,
like
it's a whole love affair. The love affair with the Shane or whatever his name is, and it was like Herschel's going, no, there's still people, but sir, he has no heart, and her body's in half, but he's like, but it's still people, people, my ethics, my etiquette, you know, like shut your face, Herschel, you're an old man, future's now, old man, fuck you.
Yeah. And I guess some people might act like total morons and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's just like, can you not just write something a little bit better? Like, I just cannot understand why writing. Maybe I'm just getting really cynical and writing wasn't so bad. But like, do you feel like I feel like maybe the old TV shows were at least okay? Like, you know, you got Friends and you got Frasier and you got like
no, they're all terrible. Everything stinks.
Yeah, there was plenty of duds back then as well, to be fair.
You're a dud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Connor just stops in his track. Yeah, sure, I give fucking up. No, it's
I agree.
It all stunk. It all stunk, man. It's always been shit. It's going to be still shit. Just yeah.
Look, you just have to treasure the good shows when they come along, and you know, hope that they don't try and put in filler seasons, which they will, and they'll inevitably let you down. So you just have to enjoy the journey.
You know what I fucking hate? Recap episodes. Oh, they rustle my Jimmy so much. Like
that's
like,
laziness.
I think we gave out about recap episodes before.
Did we? Well, this is the recap of giving out about recap episodes, okay? So
guys, do you remember when Tayo was a squishy bum bum? No, no,
yeah, why don't? Yeah,
the recap episodes are just filler. Like they could just not include that episode. Like, do you know what I think? I think what happens is they commission like 20 episodes and they're like, oh my god, and I think actually the biggest offender is animes.
One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece. Yeah,
One Piece.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Every 20 episodes. Oh,
look at that. And Daniel's wearing a One Piece t-shirt.
Yeah, I like One Piece, but no, the anime, any anime just does that. Like it's even the animation's like 5 minutes of just someone screaming and like nothing moving. It's like, but that's what they do. That's just the nature of the business. You shut your mouth about One Piece, Connor.
There's a live action movie, but that's probably a discussion for another day, is it?
Yeah, it's definitely. Oh, wait until it comes out first. I'm going to wait until it comes out before talking about it.
Yeah, we'll have the Daniel review.
It's going to be a TV series, not a movie.
Can
you imagine trying to do One Piece movie? One Piece live action movie. It's going to be like 252 hours long.
Yeah, it'll be forever.
Yeah, but I did see the recent trailer for the One Piece live action, and like I'm cautiously optimistic. Now I know those are probably going to be my last words, but
everything stinks. Remember that. Remember what I said.
No.
Everything stinks. Everything sucks.
No.
Just remember that, and you'll be happy.
No, I want something good. Give me something good. No, that's why I watch Ash vs. Evil Dead, because it's so bad. The writing is terrible, but they know it's terrible, so it's good.
Oh, it's good. No, that sounds like a decent. It's like meta. A joke pokes fun at itself, its own kind of corniness.
Yeah,
it doesn't. Yeah. It does it ironically, I suppose.
Oh, it's groovy.
Yeah. Groovy. We'll be back after these messages. Daniel sucks.
Do you like Raid Shadow Legends?
In the next episode, it's Daniel's turn, and Daniel's going to discuss some hot topics. What hot topics are you going to discuss, Daniel?
Is this our outro, or are you going to do another thing before the outro?
Or fuck you! No, this is the outro. I'm moving on to the outro.
I'll tell you what, to separate the outro here, like I'm trying to put some non-lazy writing is down. Doesn't like lazy. It's just lazy writing here down. Just, but fine.
Okay,
if you want
okay. We'll be back after this. Do. Okay, Daniel.
We'll be back after modem sounds. Yeah.
We'll be back after modem for 6 hours. Go on. Okay, thanks for tuning back into this show. Daniel, next, you're next. What great content have you got for us?
Content. I'll probably just wing it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Every week, every time.
Well, I'm just
prepare something for once, like.
Well, Let me just Google.
What's the deal with airline food? It's not airline. It's not food.
Let me just see.
Daniel be posting YouTube videos. How I didn't fly Emirates first class.
What? I don't get the reference.
Because most videos, it's basically most videos are like oh, Emirates first class, or you show up, but your video is just how you didn't fly it. So just you sitting talking about how you'd like to fly, but you're just basically like it's like me making a video is like how I'm not playing like Hitman or something, and I'm just sitting watching me watch TV or something. It's pointless.
Daniel's Let's Not Play video.
What do I want to talk about next week?
Talk about world affairs or something. I don't know.
What affair?
No, just pick a news story from around the world and talk.
The world is having an affair with someone, Daniel. You gotta.
No, wait 1 second. I'm just checking what's on Reuters now, and we'll have a topic discussion. Just give me 1 minute.
Reuters, right? Reuters.
Oh, Reuters. Yeah,
Reuters. Yeah, Reuters. That was. I was like, he's checking the Reuters sentence, guys. He's fucking he's lazy. This quality content is brought to you by the Virtual Podcast. Daniel is currently trying to Google what to talk about.
All right, well, let's talk about documentaries. I'm really into documentaries now. I've been watching a few. So
let's perfect. Fucking documentaries. Yeah, great. Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
We'll talk all the shit about documentaries. Great. Yeah, at least we have something to think about.
Are YouTube ones okay? Like, there's really good 10-minute ones that
as long as they're actually a documentary and not just someone dancing on like the edge of a cliff or something.
No, and if
something happened to them when they're
the reason the earth is flat, and it sounds like the earth is flat, guys. I saw this documentary of this guy who was like looking at the horizon.
Right, the first thing we'll talk about is documentaries, and the second thing is let's talk about we'll do the inside to the actor studios questions. How about that? We'll do that.
No, we're not going to talk about the crippling power of indecision, yeah?
Yeah.
What's inside the actor studio?
Inside the actor studio is a show, and at the end of the show, they always ask them the famous questions like, what's your favorite word? What's your least favorite word? What's your favorite noise sound? It's a lot of. I don't want to spoil it too much. We'll ask you two about that next week. Well, you asked me for something and I fucking gave it to you. Now you're silent about it. Like, what the fuck? Like, you wanted something, I gave you something.
We were leaving a gap for the magic of editing. Jesus, man. Like, come on.
Right. So, if you want to give Daniel something, please email us.
Yeah, if you want me to pick a topic, whatever. This is what I'll do. The first topic that if someone emails in, anybody on the planet, we will talk about it next week. All right? That's the Daniel guarantee. The Daniel golden seal of approval. If you send in a topic, I will discuss it next week.
It's like just email them.
No, it can't be anyone from ourselves.
That's insider trading. You can't do that. But yeah, okay. And have you got any?
I have a problem though.
What?
I have a problem. You never give any context about squishy boom boom. Like you literally, people probably think Darren is just talking about squishy boom boom. You mentioned it twice. There's no context here. I'm pretty sure you should give context here. Like this is just.
Well, this is going to be the title of the episode. Squishy boom boom. It's going to be very clickbaity.
It's only just so I'll give the context. Then my youngest daughter, she's 4 going on 5. There's this weird thing that she comes up to me and that's like grabbing me saying squishy boom boom. It's weird, but Darren thinks it's the most funny thing ever. That's the context. You happy, Darren?
Yes. I'm very happy. Okay, plans for the week. Squishy boom boom.
Oh, was that me?
Yeah, that's your name.
Me.
That's your name.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. What's your plan for the week?
I didn't.
No, I
don't know, man. It's just man, I don't know. Okay, what's my plans for the week? Figure out where I went wrong in life.
Maybe you should. Yeah, crippling indecisiveness. Maybe you should focus on Connor.
Finish making a kitchen. Finish editing a podcast. Uploading it. Not as late as my last one. I think I was just over a week late the last time I had to upload one. So I'll try not to be that late again. But yeah.
I'm sure one fan will be pleased to hear that.
What's your plans? What's your plans, Darren? What's your plans?
My plans?
Yeah, what's your plans? Come on, now.
I don't make plans. Plans make me. I don't know. I don't know. I have a massive to-do list.
Yeah, indecisive down. I'll be down. I'll be down. My plan is, just sleep. I'm so tired.
Okay, from all of us here at Virtually Redundant, bye.
Yeah, boy, I'm so tired. What's going on?
What?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
I'm so tired. So tired.